Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be pretty simple and quick. It's gonna be on this homemade granola right here. If you guys watch my Instagram stories, then you know that I eat this on my oatmeal pretty much every day. So this mason jar full of granola will last me and John quite a while. So I just make a big batch of it, and then I leave it on my counter and then use it daily. So if you guys want to see my favorite homemade granola recipe, then keep on watching. As always, if you guys like these types of video, then please give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos, then please subscribe to my channel. You can hit the little bell notification as well to be updated when I upload on here. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so what we're gonna need for our granola, which it means that it's going to technically be granola, just not baked, so it's completely raw. Now all I gotta do is put it in the blender. So what you're gonna need is some dates, some dried figs. This is optional, I just love dried figs. If you don't, the dates are totally fine to add sweetness. I like to add cashews, as well as walnuts, some cinnamon, or a lot of cinnamon actually, some shredded coconut, and the most important ingredient of all, oats. So I personally like to make granola into a pretty big mason jar, so I do make a larger batch, but feel free to make a smaller one. That's totally up to you. So first thing we're gonna put in the blender is the dates and the figs, because they are the hardest to blend. So I usually like to do 8 dates per 1 cup of oats, but these are pretty tiny, so I'm gonna do 8 of these and then like 4 figs. So we're gonna chop this up first. Okay, so next thing we're gonna add into the blender is the nuts, so walnuts and cashews. If you wanna do other ones, that's totally fine. These are just the nuts I like to have in my granola. I'm gonna do 1 cup of each. I like to mix this while I'm blending, just so the nuts don't get like too fine. I don't want powdery nuts. That sounds completely wrong. You guys know what I mean. And lastly, we're gonna add the oats. So I'm gonna do, I think 3 to 4 cups. I'm gonna add the coconut already. This is already shredded, but it's just gonna mix nicely in with the oats. I'm gonna do 1 cup of coconut. It smells so good. Hey, hi peeper. You want food? If you don't like coconuts, feel free to not have them in here. I personally just like the little bit of coconutty flavor. And lastly, cinnamon. I'm gonna just add lots of it because there's never enough cinnamon in life. And then other options, instead of cinnamon, you could add probably maca powder, cacao powder. Depends what type of flavor you like. And just pulse it, don't blend it so it doesn't get too fine as well. So it should look pretty fine. Not too powdery, not too chunky. This is like the consistency I like. Now we're gonna blend everything together. So when mixing this, just make sure that when you are getting like the figs and the dates, just kind of chop them up. You don't want them to be forming like a large. Alright guys, so this is pretty much all there is to it. I'm gonna use like a little funnel and this mason jar, and I'm just gonna pour in. Hopefully not getting it all over the counter like I normally do. Oh, there it is. But it's gonna be pretty for a picture like I did it on purpose. Wow, I made just enough to fit this entire thing. Ta-da! So what I do with this granola is I keep it on my counter in my mason jar fully closed. I do put this on my oatmeal specifically. If you guys watch my Instagram stories, then you know that this is my homemade granola. I share it all the time. I've just never shared the recipe with you guys. So here it is. It has the dates and the dried figs for sweetness. If you want less, you can add less for that. It has the nuts for the healthy fats, the oats. It gives the granola texture, obviously. And then cinnamon and coconut is also just for flavoring. So I really like this stuff. You can also use it on smoothie bowls if you really want to, on smoothies as well. Sprinkle it over some yogurt with fruit or just plain yogurt. I mean, you can honestly do whatever you want with it, eat it by itself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys try this recipe out, and if you do, let me know how you guys end up loving it. I really love this, and it's something that I make over and over again, so it might become a staple in your pantry too. You never know. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.